in the slug department, and
on this 2-2 pitch, Young dresses through the gap all the way to the base hit of the game for the Rangers is a double from the rookie Young.
And doing an incredible job driving the ball in that gap. So much room in this out.
Jonah Heim's the hitter. Young at second, one away, and ball one.
Well, Heim has been
change up there.
And how their pitchers are going to face him, but
on this 2-0 pitch, Heim takes a perfect fastball.
Top of the strike zone.
Miguel Castro, his third outing in 4 games in this world. Let's go of a 2-2, and that drifts outside. Count is full on Heim. Here's a 3-2. There's a chopper to so Young to third, and here comes Leody Taveras. That's what he sees first pitch. 2-2, Taveras takes a change. Away, play at the plate won't happen.
Watch his secondary lead going. All get past Moreno. You go.
Keep that one close and then couldn't pick it cleanly to get a throw to the plate.
Second base. When you throw a changeup, see how it hits the front of the plate.
Luis Garcia, as Kenny told us off at the top, is finished for the World Series.
Guarantee if he throws it again.
Hits it hard through the middle into center field for a base hit.
What they've done to him in the postseason when they've had this one, he hits right off the end of the bat, up the middle. Pitches it in off the plate.
There's two. First one comes home. Simeon chops it foul.
Right, but both catchers combined have gone
Kyle Nelson's ready. He has a good defense. 2 pitches later, he ran to take advantage of Young's leadoff double.
Have been so encouraging, even if some.
He goes on a try and a miss. 1-2.
That thing comes out like a fastball and disappears in the bottom part of the zone.
2 pitches. Simeon pulls one down the line, hooking play. Simeon's on his way to third. He's in there.
Slider hung on the plate, and this one barely. Jankowski can flat out fly. The patience that you need in a game like this, because offense.
Triple for Marcus Simeon, a 2-run triple and a 3-0 lead for Texas. At the bottom of the order, reach and set the table for Simeon. League. He was 2 out of 16 with runners in scoring position coming into the World Series. He has
gotten all their runs with 2 outs. I mean, that is third of the game.
Now back there and gone again. Third hit of this World Series is his 3rd home run of this World Series.
So here's the deal that, you know, when these games are played, is the more the hitters see the relievers in a series, the better it gets for the hitters.
Carver with a chopper. Long throw coming for Rivera. Snaps it off and gets it. These Rangers back into contention. 2-run triple from Marcus Simeon. One trot from Corey Seager. And Christian Walker leads up to second and takes a strike. And we look.
Yeah, looked like he got his ankle caught or tweaked his ankle a little bit. Oh, what a postseason stud he has been.
His difference-making homer. 3-1 win. Great defensive play as well. He's got an easy defense.
A little bit of a wince
for this World Series with the oblique injury that he suffered last night. All right. Taveras the call and the catch. What are you saying about Bochy?
Whatever game plan he had to start this game, I think it gets all. Everyone's got a script for the game and how they're going to use their pen.
All right.
And yet, past the 6th inning.
Uriel with 2 away, 1 ball, 1 strike. 8 games managed in the postseason. The bullpen has suffered a total of 4 losses.
The Diamondbacks are going to fight and they're going to score some runs. Now, whether or not
World Series back-to-back multi-hit games, but an 0 for last.
Well, because we mentioned and I talked about, you know, you're expecting everybody to be perfect.
Alec Thomas sends a corner, long run for Carter. Foul ball.
Standing, so they've got success in their favor, knowing they're going to face him again.
2-2. Good stop by Heim right there. Same time, same place tomorrow for Game 5. Long way to go here, and there he goes. Here it comes. Easy one. Inning over. After they scored 5 times in the second. All right. 1 ball, 1 strike from Kyle Nelson.
I mean, there's a lot of things that don't make sense.
Chopper to Walker. Carter's. Let's go down to Ken Rosenthal.
Joe, it's important to remember that resilience has been
how Spirited, the hitters make second hit as many times up there. So they had 5 guys, John, that were in the starting lineup. Became something that was so ravaged by injuries.
The Rangers, to pitch to them, they were so good. And then they go into a funk because they've been there, done that. And they got a good blend up.
And the dirt, ball and 2 strikes on Lowe. Arrived at the right time, but then some under-the-radar trades through the years, like with Nathaniel Lowe. And for Lowe, he's gone last year in his first year with him. 2-2. Adolis Garcia, man, full count. Away, 3-2 pitch, up the middle, into Nathaniel Lowe. 6th hit.
Derek Jeter. Hang in there, rookie.
Both struggling.
The home run, so the bottom of the order.
All right. Frias looking for a strikeout. His 2-2 is pop foul. Drifts outside. Count is full on high. Frias throws a 3-2. Count is full. Nowhere. 2 singles and an error. Loading the bases. The payoff.
Going.
Got him to chase.
Moreno, you go. By Frias, this ball a slider back foot
for the World Series.
This one, the Texas Rangers offense.
And now Jankowski, who singled it. Comes through again. Kicks a 2-run double from the guy. It's 7-0. And now Curry out of the wall. Goodbye. Marcus Semien came into the game. They do it again with 2 outs.
10 arms as we can. Put together good at bat after good at bat. Look heart in that dugout.
And Rivera fouled a bunch. Rivera to left field, but right to Carter. The game with T-Mobile. Seager's there. 2 out. To first, backhand low, race to the bag. Take a look for ourselves.
What a play.
Is out. Plus runs in back-to-back innings. And 2 of them. 3, 4, and 5. 1 strike. Guy with a great future. Still just 25 years old, but is 1-1 pitch. Breaks low. Ball 2 on Garver.
Against left-handed batters.
Only pitched a handful of innings his first 2 years in the minors, and then was and won the 5th spot in the rotation in spring training. This 3-2 to Mitch Garver is cut on and miss.
Because they were going to utilize the new pitch clock and the new rules for stealing for a while.
Carter bounces off this one for the ownership group for sticking with Torey Lovullo during the low years. That's not the manager's fault. That's my fault. That's a flawed roster.
But nothing should take away from this unbelievable run. Season and lose, the harder and the more it hurts. You lose early, everybody.
You had to learn that the hard way a few times, didn't you?
Oh, my.
Thomas going back onto the track, just enough room. And then one of the scouts at a tryout said, have you ever thought about trying to be behind the full workout as a catcher? He did that. Signed a contract to give me a chance as an infielder. Takes a leadoff walk here in the 4th. He takes off, makes it to the major leagues, and well ahead of his years at down. Walker. Shotgun ball base hit. Pass Young.
It stinks when you're down 10-0. For Bruce Bochy to not.
But you can affect tomorrow's game.
Yeah, for sure. The more guys you get to see, the more. Not many teams ever come back from that, right? But
this bullpen starts to work. Dane Dunning, who can also give him some length. That takes ball 1. It's Tommy Pham. Regular treatment that he's got to go through. Specialized contact. As a big league hitter, with his eyes as his best tool. And a 3-2 to Tommy Pham. He is taken for strike 3.
Well, that was a perfect pitch. 3-2 locked.
Out here comes Gurriel. Taken away. Ball 1. Cuba drives. Heaney pretty efficient so far. They're going to get whatever they could out of.
Right. I mean, 3-2 perfect pitch in game.
Back. Arizona's on the board. It's 10 to. Man's got it, and Arizona settles for 1 in the 4th. 70-degree temperature. Roof is open. Down the left field line. You have the confidence from what they did in game 1. Wilson fires. Will Thomas into the gap, gets there. Away.
2019 draft. As you mentioned, he also played infield his first 2 years of college that year in 2019. So they could take a chance. Now that 2019 draft for the Diamondbacks have reached the majors, including Dominic Canzone. He's the alpha
player ended because he has the same eye condition. And for Nelson, he says, Leo to Taveras, a 2 away. Goffs goes Rivera, making the call. And on the MLB app, download it today. Andrew Heaney into the 5th inning for the first time in the series with what he's done.
And just take a little bit off.
When Jacob deGrom went down, and there have been some times this year where he's been the only thing holding it all together. To the 3rd for Young.
When they have been up against it, they seem to get more aggressive and put more pressure.
Thinking down for a base hit. This is going to be a tough play for Young. Barehand pickup made it.
Christian Walker, he felt the energy came out of his team after that one mistake. Wild pitch, those are just daggers. And then the fielding error by Christian Walker.
That just rarely happens, right? I mean, that's the name. Well, it sounds like a broken record. You got to approach the post. Because it can turn like.
Ground ball to short for Seager. The 2nd for 1 on the foundation. All right. Tonight it didn't work.
No, and
9th. Joe Davis, John Smoltz, Ken Rosenthal, Tom Verducci. After he went deep in the 2nd inning, field splitting the gap once more. Bounces in. Arizona in the 2nd, 5 in the 3rd. First time in World Series history. Team's gotten back to.
Tomorrow there's going to be a lot of talk in the strategy.
Silver gave up 10 runs. Nelson comes on and with 1 away in the top. Perdomo, 2nd 1, first 2. Pinch hit. Will Smith on to try and finish this game off for the Texas. See Sid in the first 2. Lawler streaking to 3rd. And they can't take any chances.
But that's what I'm talking about. What would be a win for Air puts him as
1-0 to Pham. And that is caught by Lowe. And that they've been